reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your other host, Quincy.
How you doing over there, Q?
Technically alive.
Same. Weather thing's been broken for a little bit, but it is 101 today. It's hot.
However, it has been a rather nice weekend / start to the week until today. The other day after sunset, because there was enough wind, it wasn't like wasn't windy like it's fucking like blowing the house over windy, but like it was like pretty consistent wind. It actually dropped down to the 60s at night.
Did it? I wasn't paying too much attention.
I actually got to go to the driving range the other day because it wasn't, dehydratingly hot.
Fair. Have fun?
I am not good at golf.
I mean,
I have
a lot of muscles.
Trip coming up that I was asked to go on, and I was like, I really can't afford it, and then my plane ticket was bought for me.
Oh.
So I will be going on the trip. And then I expressed like how much I am not a golfer, and everyone's like, no, it's fine. We just want to have fun together. So yeah, I definitely missed that white ass jean.
That's fair.
But no, it was fun to be outside and not be dying in the heat and just kind of bullshit and whatnot and do something active.
Yeah.
By the end of the night, I could feel a couple muscles were like, ooh.
Muscles you haven't used probably because golf uses ones that are very unique to golf.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it's like afterwards, like the next morning, I'm like, huh, that part of my body hurts.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, it was fine. The range we go to, it's like $12 for a big ass bucket of balls.
Oh, a big ass bucket of balls, quote unquote.
Yeah, decent sized bucket for $12. So we were out there for a couple hours.
How many balls can fit in there, Quincy?
Probably like 100.
Oh, okay.
Maybe more.
You drink anything special over there, man?
I swung by the store and I picked up some K-Cups. So I am doing the splash it all over my pants is what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
The Seattle's Best Homebrew, I think is what it was called. It's a medium roast. It's got a really good smell. I just splashed it on myself again. What the fuck?
You okay?
I'm gonna have to shower after this episode, but I'm fine.
Yeah, me too.
It's got a really good scent. Like I really, really like the way it smells.
Ooh.
And considering it is a K-Cup, I mean, I brewed it on one of the smaller settings. Considering it's a K-Cup, the fact that it does have a strong enough odor, I like that because a lot of them get weakened so much because it's so little coffee in there. Flavor-wise, isn't bad. I forgot to try it black. I just straight up added my creamer, and it's kind of been sitting on the desk for a little bit while we prep, so it's a little cold now. So I feel like I can't give it a great review on the flavor, but I don't hate it. I definitely think it would have been better if I drank it while it was still hot.
Dang. Sorry, bro.
No, it's not your fault. I could have been sipping on it while we were prepping. I just didn't.
I'm just drinking a Prime. A strawberry watermelon Prime. It's okay. I like them. When they're super chill, it's hydrating.
Which one are you doing?
Strawberry watermelon.
I don't think I've had that one.
It's okay. When it's super cold, it's super delicious. Badoop. Over on the good old Humble, got a couple of these gonna breeze right through. The first one, I'm actually really excited to talk about because it is a game we talked about and we were very interested in called Killer Frequency in this Humble Detectives bundle. $10 gets you the whole set, which is really impressive, especially for Killer Frequency and a few others I will mention. Immortality, which has a little bit of live action movies and actual actors portraying pieces.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing trailers for that. That looked interesting.
It's on Game Pass right now, so if you want to check it out, yep, it kind of snuck on there a little while back, and we didn't talk about it because it was the only one that released.
Let me see how big it is.
I think it's maybe 20 something gigs.
Then I won't have space for it. I got like 5 gigs available right now.
Okay. Well, good luck. Hopefully it is small. Killer Frequency, as mentioned, where you play as a radio DJ and you're getting calls from people who could potentially be in danger. We were super interested on the premise, and as said, that's worth the $10 alone. But you also get one of my favorite detective stories, Paradise Killer, where you're basically both a lawyer and a detective trying to figure out a murder for someone who may be dying. It's a wacky story, but I really love it.
27 gigs. Damn.
Ah. Call of Cthulhu. This one's fine. If you want the good one, go back to the one that was made in like 97 and play
I
that
played a
one.
little bit of this one. Because you were really into it, or not really into it, but you were open to it, and you were into like Sinking City was supposed to be coming out soon, and we thought that was gonna be a lot better than it was. And so like I had given this one a shot because it was on Game Pass, stuff like that. What I played, I enjoyed. My biggest issue was it's not clear when you're ending a chapter, and so like I wasn't done with stuff and accidentally moved on to the next chapter, and so I killed a bunch of like things I could have investigated.
And we got a couple subs in chat too. Woo.
We got a what?
Couple subs.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
So yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, well, crap, that didn't go the way I wanted. But I don't think it was a bad game per se. I think it could use a little cleanup. One of those ones like if they do like I mean it feels weird to say a re-render because like it's such a modern game that like, how much you can do. But if they were to do some kind of like anniversary edition where they fixed a few things, I think it could be
I concur. The story was great at the beginning, but once you reach a very certain point, you're just like, why are we here? It's a bit odd. But correct. If they did an uprising and changed a little bit more of very specific things, yeah, I could see this going from the 78 to probably like 90%. Both of the Dark Side Detectives, I've played a little bit of the original one. It's not bad. It is very Twin Lakes City. What is it? Twin Peaks. And it's a little unorthodox way of getting detective business done. And you get the A Fumble in the Dark, the sequel. This last one, you're the murderer.
I am not.
You are the murderer. But now you're trying to pin it on someone else. A very interesting take on how to be a detective to figure out.
Sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, you did the murder. You are 100%. It's a really good premise. I'm probably gonna get this whole bundle. Give away Paradise Killer. Probably give away Immortality. Probably give away the first Dark Side Detective. But definitely going through both Killer Frequency and Overboard. For $10, that seems like a pretty good deal. And this one helps out Direct Relief, which helps folks get health services all around the world, as well as just making sure that the world can continue going directly. They want to make sure that healthcare professionals can get their boots to the ground to make sure just people are in wellness. Trauma-related injuries, antibiotics, food sourcing, as well as critical medical resources. I see these stickers all over the place, and I'm very happy to keep seeing a lot of people help out Direct Relief. Directly. Dynamite Comics. We've talked about a few of them, and luckily these are safe for work. The Terminator 40th Anniversary. A whole bunch of Terminator one-shot stories or anthologies going over what happened when we're not really watching the movies. I love these covers, for one. The covers are very retro-esque, but damn fine. All of them have at least a Terminator in one way, shape, or form, and they just look really nice. How much for the whole thing? $18 for the entire 12-book series.
It's not bad. And I mean, this could be a good thing to tie you over until the anime comes out.
Oh, that's right. That's next month, right?
I want to say yes. I keep seeing the trailer pop up everywhere, so I feel like...
I do too, and I keep overwatching it. Let me open up a new window, pull it over here. Terminator.
It's called Zero, right?
Zero.
I think I have it right here.
Tomorrow.
Oh no, it airs tomorrow.
Ooh. And all of it drops tomorrow. So yeah, if you're wanting to hop into Terminator Zero, this is definitely, because Terminator Zero is supposed to be the beginning and the end. That's the only spoiler that I've got from the post credits. It is what is at the very, very beginning and what is at the very, very end. And it's done by Production IG. Their animation is always on point. Go and check both of these things out. This here helps out the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. It helps out small-time creators or retailers or even the educators trying to get people into comic book reading, writing, or so on. Make sure that they can get any of their laws that are going to be challenged, like if they're doing a not safe for work project because they're wanting to get their full story out, they make sure that they will fight to make sure that their freedom of speech is not impeded on. This also helps out small time shops make sure that their legal rights are not stomped on. They also want to push back the banned books. We had talked about that very briefly about how the banned books are kind of dumb, but some I understand. But learning is learning.
I don't understand.
I don't understand, but some of them I'd be like, I just don't want to show my kids that. I don't know.
That's your decision to make.
Yeah.
Not somebody else's decision to make.
That's fair. That's very fair. But give people their rights. That's all I'm asking. And this company or this nonprofit make sure that happens. Skadoop. And with another type of comics, Boom Studios Power Rangers Mega Bundle. This one here seems to have very good anthologies and interesting chronicles because it talks about like the Lost Chronicles Year 1, Year 2, Shattered Grid. This one adds a little more story and depth to what we don't know about the Power Rangers. Not the simple.
I really like these covers.
Oh, the covers are great. Oh, hold on, my favorite one's down here. Yeah. I clicked into it and it was there. Show me that. Oh no, it wasn't there. Oh, that's so maddening. But yeah, it's this one here. So I followed a little bit into season 4 of what could be called the fourth transition of Power Rangers when they started getting to Galaxy, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But I'm also getting a little older for this and that kind of thing. But damn, were the costumes so fucking cool. And I'm also here for the new versions of the Power Rangers, because the first time we get around to the Power Rangers, it's just find me some teens with attitude. We don't get background for any of them. We just get small snippets every now and again. Getting
quick. I recently was watching this big interview that Richard Stephen Horvitz did. You would know him as Alpha 5 from Power Rangers.
The VO, yeah.
So he talks about how he ended up being Invader Zim.
Okay.
And it's because Vasquez, the creator of Invader Zim, was a huge Power Rangers fan and loved him in it. And wanted him to be Zim. But he was already doing Angry Beavers, so the studio said no.
Oh.
And then Angry Beavers ended. They had already recorded someone else for Zim. But then Angry Beavers ended and they ran into each other. And he goes, "Hey, your show just ended, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Come with me." And he pulls him into another room, has him sent it out to be approved by the studio.
Kind of stinks that, whoever did the first set of voices got kind of shit canned. But to be replaced by someone who fits it a little better. Yeah, not a little better, a lot
mental
better.
Picture for it,
Yeah.
Yeah, the Power Ranger stuff made me think of it. Continue. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That's a really good story and a really good interview. I know that exact interview you're talking about. It's a
great interview. I keep catching it in batches. I haven't actually sat down and watched the whole thing. I keep catching it in pieces from like that whatever interviewer that did it has like put up like clips of it on TikTok, and that's how I keep seeing it. And I've loved that so far.
Please tell me this works. Oh, I like this first page inlet, but I think I'm having a. Oh, okay, here we go. Cool, cool, cool. I was about to say my Opera GX kind of don't work like that. Ooh, let me see that. No, let me see. There we go. That's a good look at Megazord. Okay. You're the PDF reader in this is a little weird. You have to download everything first and then put it in there. But all 32 of these items, and some of these things are massive because they're archives. So this right here could potentially be 700, 800 pages long. Yeah. $25 gets you this whole entire set. And this helps out the Hasbro Children's Hospital. Even though we may badmouth Hasbro, I don't want to take it out on the kids. And basically, this is very similar to the Children's Miracle Network that we talk about with the balloon. However, this one aims a little bit more toward New England. This one here helps out pediatric medicine, research, and medical education in southeastern New England, which I'm not too angry at England. Let's go. Let's help everyone out and let's start at England. That sounds like a better idea, anyways. Uh, uh, um. Boop. Xbox is holding a very big sale. And I just kind of wanted to start off on the fighting games for 2 seconds because top row stuff, whatever. Fighter Z, sure, if you want to play Dragon Ball Fighter Z, get it. The next two rows, however, are all the Neo Geo King of Fighters classics, going from 94 all the way to 2003. If you want my favorite, it's 98, but if you want the best to play, probably get 02. $4 a piece. Can't be that mad at that price tag. And then if you're wanting the Capcom Fighting Collection before it gets its all big, huge updates, which I think is dropping very soon, $15.99 gets you the first Capcom Fighting Collection. And I'm not spoiling anything. Hey.
I thought Brawlhalla was a free-to-play game, but I saw that on that list just then.
Oop, let me back it up. Oh, it's the extra characters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come find all legend packs immediately unlocks all current legends and every legend we add in the future. So yeah, they have a pay to fly bundle kind of thing. Pop. And on top of that, there's just a lot of really good games on sale, such as Dead Rising 3 for $6, and this is the Apocalypse Edition that gets you a few kickstarts as well as, I believe, the Frank West DLC. Did Dead Rising 3 have a Frank West DLC? I know 4 did.
Wait, which one?
Dead Rising 3.
I know. No, 2 had one.
2 had one off the record.
Case 0. Or yeah, off the record. Yeah, Case 0. I think was Dead Rising 1. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I want to say no. I feel like it was like a big deal when Frank came back for 4.
Lots of zombies. Well, if you just want to kill zombies, Capcom right now is just saying, hey, you want to buy any of our games? Go ahead and do it. Because we're still going to be releasing new games. So if you want to go back, play all the old stuff before seeing what we've got in store. Because every time I see a new video from Monster Hunter Wilds, that game looks finished. Like when they did the tech demo at Gamescom and ran into a hiccup here and there, I was like, that's a finished game. That is ready to fucking go. I want this game now. I'm mad that it still does not have a date, but Capcom's like, just play. Just go play video games. All the Borderlands on sale, but I don't want to support Randy Pitchford. He's a scumbag of the earth. Slime Rancher for $5. All the WWE 2K24 stuff is on a pretty okay sale considering the game didn't come out too long ago. Enter the Gungeon for almost $5. Deep Rock Galactic, if you happen to just want a really good time sync and you don't have Game Pass, $10. But Frostpunk for $6 if you want another time sync that'll make you pull your hair out.
not good at that game. I can't figure out how to
It's-
fucking do good at that game.
There's a little bit of chance that goes in with it too. You might just be having bad luck. SteamWorld Dig for $3, or if you have Game Pass, it's free. Free parentheses. And then you get into a lot of indie games because there's a lot of their indie titles that are being pushed about, and I can really respect all those. I'll talk about that in 2 seconds. Talk about that. Yeah, just a lot of other DLC stuff, added upgrades. That's fine. You know, if you need some DLCs, Beyond Light, $3. If you happen to already be in Destiny and playing the current stuff and you're wanting just Stasis on its own, $3 is not bad to get that big of a pack. It's just you may only be playing it once because not Neptune. Europa's not fun. Yeah. Boop.
I mean, can you even actually play half that shit anymore?
Oh yeah. It's all still there. And we got a hydrating jet. Yum yum yum.
I will be hydrating with coffee because I left my water downstairs.
I'm gonna be
I left
hydrating.
my water downstairs.
I'm gonna be hydrating with a lukewarm prime.
I mean, it is coconut water.
It is coconut water and it tastes good. It's just it'd be bitter cold. Call of Duty just had a shout out called Call of Duty Next, and it showcased a lot of their current gameplay, and a lot of streamers got a lot of freebie codes, so you got to watch some people play in an early tournament. Oh boy. So Call of Duty is now wanting to do advancing movements and a lot of new weapon systems. I like it. I really like that idea. But when you put on all the speed perks and you're twitching around more than a 12-year-old in an ATV, it's not fun to try and fight against that. It looks fun. Don't get me wrong, it looks great. But
I mean, honestly, that's the kind of shit that killed the original games for me, anyways. Like when we started getting like all the future shit and all the weird shit is just kind of when I started going, not just interesting anymore.
Sadly, however, I have been playing the Modern Warfare 3
How long have you been
hardcore.
playing?
I made it up to level 74. In 3 days.
I can't figure out how to view my Pokeballs for the Pokemon catch in the damn chat.
Oh, it's not in chat. Down below in the box.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is not showing up.
hang
It
on.
won't show up on my tablet.
Oh.
I can't get out of theater mode.
Is there a way to view widgets?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. Just hopefully you could throw a poke catch and it'll do it. Like if you.
No, it keeps yelling at me that I need to pick the ball every time I try to do it.
Oh. Ow! Okay, anyways. But yes, I have put $20. That is all I'm putting on this game, is the $20 to get the really nice looking skin. There are other skins I want to purchase, but I have locked myself down and said that's good enough.
That's what Game Pass points are for.
Yeah, I will go down the line, and we're getting Black Ops 6 for free. I really like that. You know, the Game Pass and having Activision, good combination. In chat, why not $20 and then $20 more? You know, I can't fight with that logic, but
I feel like your bills say otherwise.
yeah, gotta take care of myself. Bam! So remember how I told you there was only one Capcom Fighting Collection? Capcom just made the biggest push for me really working out my fight stick with Capcom Fighting Collection number 2. And this one, it features some really nice games. Can I skip? Yeah, okay. Power Stone 1, great game, fantastic game. Power Stone 2, an okay sequel. Project Justice. You want a 3D fighter game that's super amazing? Go for that one. Street Fighter 3 Alpha. Oh, we're getting into supers here. Capcom Fighting Evolution. It's okay. Plasma Sword. Another 3D fighter that is very...
I don't know a bunch of these.
I don't want to say underappreciated, but it's around there. Capcom versus SNK, Capcom versus SNK 2. Two glorious fighting games. Where's the whole list? Is that the whole list? I believe that is all of the games. Let's see here.
For anyone that is trying to do the PokeCatch on Twitch on a tablet or something like that, the Twitch app, I figured it out. The top right corner above the chat.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So yes, all of those games. 8 games. Fantastic. Online play and rollback netcode. So that means they're going to be fair. I really, really love when fighting games get rollback netcode because that means that they are servers that are paid for by the company.
Yeah, explain that to me like I'm 12.
Okay, it is.
Perhaps that 12-year-old probably knows more than me. Explain it to me like I'm 4.
They buy server. When they buy server, it means you know lag, they know lag, but fair. So if they do lag, you can still beat their ass. It is to make sure that the entire game is fair. If they disconnect, it ain't on you. The rollback netcode just basically says, this guy's lagging, but there's still going to be a fair fight between you two.
Okay.
Yeah, probably the best way to put it. And you can listen to, of course, all the music from all the games. Capcom vs. SNK 2 probably has the best fighting game songs down the whole entire line. If you haven't heard Capcom vs. SNK 2 OST, go and search that shit up on YouTube. It's a good workout mix, even. Drop my pen. Okay. Boop. So I'm still in that love-hate relationship with Destiny. And the Destiny 2 Echoes Chapter 3 came out. The story and the lore really keeps me there. It's the company that really fucks me off. As of Echoes Chapter 3 came out, they released a new exotic with an exotic mission where you're learning more about a mysterious figure that has popped off from the Traveler. And without spoiling anything, it's got some really, really good lore and good storytelling pieces, and probably one of the most fun exotic missions I've played. Music was alright. It's the Vex, so it's a little synthy and mellow. But I really want Destiny to become a much more fuller game. I want more people to work for Bungie without it crashing, lack of better words. They just released a couple skins, a ship that looks like Star Fox's ship, and I was like, that's kind of cool.
Is it actually Star Fox's ship, or is it just we're gonna make it look as much like we can without being sued?
That one. It does very much give off Arwing. But they also released a couple things at the beginning of this season, like a ramen food truck that was just in the Bright Dust store, and I worked hard. We both Socks and I worked hard to get them, and then
That's cute. That's kind of emote I would have pushed for.
Yeah. Choir of One. We both did this mission 2 days ago. Very fun, very unique. A lot, as I said, a lot of lore. I am wondering where the story is going to be going from here. Oh, whoa! There's another thing here. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh. Oh, show me what this does. Oh, it just causes them to explode. Oh, okay. We like exploding guns. So cool. There's
shooting rockets off of their corpses towards other enemies.
Let's see.
I think you went back too far.
Yeah, I'm at it. Okay. Oh, they are. Huh.
That's kind of cool. That feels a little Borderlandsy.
Yeah. And then Chronophage. New artifact. Yeah, also Shock and Awe came back. I'm busted again. So, yeah, this little screenshot here. For those who know who this is, damn when you find out who it is. It's like they actually had a writing team before they got fired, you know? Anyways, Quincy, I really
Nothing.
like Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver for the PlayStation 1.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Uh, Old school hack and slash with a lot of pretty gritty character where you play as like a
The
half.
name sounds familiar.
You've probably seen it once or twice at what is it called, at a game store or something. I guarantee it.
That reminds me, did you hear about the GameStop retro thing?
No.
GameStop has decided they're going to launch GameStop Retro. I don't know if it's going to be an add-on to existing stores or if it's going to be a whole new store, but the concept is putting all the shit that they stopped selling back in stores. All the cartridge games and PlayStation games,
Okay. I mean, I
new
can't.
games, and Xbox and 360, and so on and so
I
forth.
can't be that mad if they are doing a restoration thing. DK Oldies did something similar where they were like, "Yeah, we refurbish all this stuff and send it out," and then come to find out they were shipping stuff out too fast, so they weren't able to repair everything. So they were sending.
I haven't heard anything on refurbishments, but I mean, it's fucking GameStop. Do you really expect them to do that?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping there is going to be a couple people that are doing engineering and actually fixing these machines, but you know. Sony has rumors of the PlayStation 6 being all completely digital, no actual physical hardware. I mean, if that's the
Sounds
case,
like a very Sony thing to do, but I feel like we're still a ways off on the 6.
I feel like it'll run off of browser. I feel like you are now buying just a server somewhere else and you have a controller in hand. Like that's how I'm thinking it's going to go because Sony does not make good decisions. End quote.
Looks at the RAM usage on the PlayStation 3.
I, I I played Skyrim on that with a maxed out character. Every loading screen in that game was excruciating. Yeah, pretty much. Hugo says, "You will own nothing and be happy." Yeah, yeah. You want disappointment in a box? Support Sony. No, I can't. Sony makes odd decisions. There are some good in there, but they make odd decisions. I don't want to continue on that. But Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver is now having a companion soundtrack with their graphic novel featuring Cell Dweller. I used to really like Cell Dweller. And hearing them make some more new music, there's these high-end latex masks that they're making, a replica of the Reaver blade. Uh, I I was like, wait, why a skate deck? Wait, what is this support of? It's a Kickstarter. I was like, oh, interesting. Crystal Dynamics is backing this whole thing up. Crystal Dynamics, who also did Hitman and Tomb Raider back in the day. I'm actually,
Back in the day, weren't they the recent Tomb Raiders?
I don't, I don't know.
A quick trip to my fucking shelf will tell me.
Yeah, that's fair. If you want to go ahead and look for it. What sucks is the Kickstarter will not be there until the first of this next month. So keep your eye open for the Soul Reaver, The Dead Shall Rise prequel graphic novel with a whole bunch of very interesting looking goodies.
I'm just gonna put it out there. It's a lot easier to find your fucking games when you remember to put them back in alphabetical order and don't just shove them on the shelf like a fucking monster that I am. There it is.
I only have digital. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Which all thoughts on Black Myth Wukong? From the gameplay that I
the
watched,
mods look amazing.
I mean, yeah. I watched. I got spoiled on the final battle because nobody tags their shit. And the final battle, I actually give a full round of applause. I actually really enjoy that cinematic. There was a scene that happens when you try and heal during that fight, and I just was like, ooh, okay. This is something that a Souls-like game should have had somewhere down the line. But I don't think Miyazaki's that cinematic with this game. With any of the like, sure you'll get your first entry or chop off your arm and put a dragon head on. That's as cinematic as they're wanting to go. That I get. That's fine. Okay, but Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver Kickstarter starting next month. Super kind of very excited. Very, very excited. I didn't mean to put these here, but they're here now. The Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies trailer launched this morning, and I I I want zombies to go back to the way it used to be. I want survivalism. Oh, you announced that? Oh, thanks Treyarch. Thanks Raven. Um so tell me about this new map. Okay, boom, it's fucking where Nuketown is. And it's a lot more open, it's a lot more versatile. The wall guns are super neat. The way you get to the pack-a-punch has been hinted, and it's super cool. New weird spider things.
Ew, I don't like that.
Everything is going back to the way it was, and they said you guys are gonna really like the music for this one. Good luck finding it. So everything is going back to the way it was, and new guns, new freaking turbine cannon. I think that's the new thunder gun. I don't know. Um, there's some cool stuff here, and you can become a zombie for 20 seconds. I don't know. It looks cool. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, if you have Game Pass, there you go. If you don't, $70. Oh boy. And another little teaser. I don't quite know the reference because, I mean, there's a couple games that are a little muddled in my mind. But Peter Stormare, I remember being in a couple of the trailers, and it is called The Replacer. And during this whole trailer, it's, you know, the little RC car, and it blows up the case, and a man walks up. It's a vehicle in there. Oh, okay, cool. And he gets in and says, "I'm back," and that's it. I'm missing some lore here, but if it's anything as bad as the Modern Warfare 3, but this Black Ops we're talking, I don't know.
I'm so lost in Call of Duty lore. I haven't actively done Call of Duty shit in years.
In years,
So I don't know.
that's fair. Yeah, but Modern Warfare 3, the story was garbage. Let's go get Makarov. Okay, we got Makarov. Well, don't kill him because, you know, we need to let him stand for justice. Oh, okay, well, I hope he doesn't escape. Oh, he escaped. What? Why did he escape? Okay, well, oh, now we have actual cause to go kill him? All right, let's go kill him. Oh, no, he got away again. It's dumb. Really dumb. Ooh, an unknown in chat. I'm gonna catch that real quick. Sorry. Don't have much chance to really catch a Pokemon. But yeah, Peter Stormare in Black Ops. Excited. Don't know what he's gonna be doing, but I'm excited. Anything else, Q? Ooh,
For gaming?
for gaming.
I don't think so.
Okie dokie.
Currently, I have a Prime ad that was showing Fallout.
Oh, I'm glad that I'm actually
podcast, which just feels like such an unnecessary thing.
yes, but I'm actually very happy they're still promoting Fallout.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I was talking about the Amazon Music things. It feels unnecessary.
Oh, yeah. Let me throw this in there and but shoe news. I'm gonna start with the weekend, like the week stuff compared to let's start with the week stuff. Halloween is coming up soon, and they're doing a little bit of nice creativity with their swoosh, stitching it up. One even might say. And they have the swoosh stitched on the side. On the top it says book. So I don't know if this has something to do. I have no clue what book is when it's referenced in it. I assume it's the player, but I'm not 100% on that. Sorry if I don't know my basketball. I don't know my basketball lore. But on the back it says chapter 1. And then on the swoosh is all stitches. It's fine with the orange. It's very Halloween. Figured I'd push this one. Now it's time to get to the nitty gritty. Okay, ready? It's Crocs. It's always Crocs. We have ourselves horror Crocs. 3 marvelous looking shoes. One of these doesn't look like the others. A nice Jason one from Friday the 13th, a Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy, and a It Pennywise. Yeah, it seems that Croc's collaboration seems to be boosting a little bit more, considering they have an anime one that I lost. I tried finding it not too long ago, but I was like, we're gonna get started. But this works. What do you think, Q? Are these ones you might get?
Fucking Crocs, and I fucking hate them.
Uh, have you tried
Even
them?
though I'm the one that initially found the art, or actually it was a video, but my point stands.
Your point stands. But if you were handed one of these, would you try them on at least?
I've never worn a pair of Crocs. I'm curious what the inside feels like. That will never make me buy them because I stand by my point of why does the rest of the shoe have to look like that if the inside's the part that helps your foot?
Breathability. Your feet need to breathe too.
That's perfectly fine. You can do a breathable shoe that doesn't look like that.
Okay. What about the little gibbets?
I don't care about the gibbets.
That's fair then.
You know what the gibbets feel like? Feels like when everybody had those fucking cell phone charms.
Kind of, yeah.
I bought a phone case for my last phone, and it had a spot to add cell phone charms. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
or a lanyard. It could have been a lanyard. You could have put a lanyard, something to hang around your neck or wrist.
I'm not gonna hang my phone from around my neck.
Yeah, fair enough. Skadoop. So, we like Space Jam. And with Space Jam...
We do like Space Jam.
Yeah. And with that comes some really fashionable shoes. And during the marketing of the 1996 Space Jam movie, Bugs Bunny was wearing a very particular set of very unique Airs. I believe these are Air Jordan 8s with a nice little front wrap. And they are in Bugs Bunny's iconic colors, the white with the gray, and a little bit of red kind of thrown in there for his jersey. They look pretty good, and if they're anything like the old ones, it will be running, I believe, 180? I believe 180 for these in particular. I don't know if it's going to be limited, and these are still prototype, but if it's here on Sneaker News, thank you, sneakernews.com, maybe they might be factual. Hopefully we get to see a little bit more of the actual shoe if this is not them. And last, oh no, second to last. Yeah, second to last. So I might as well get let's rip the Band-Aid off. Fuzzy shoes. They're Nikes, baby.
Is this what you were waiting to show me?
Yes, it is.
This just looks like a slipper, and I already don't like the whole I'm gonna go outside of my slippers thing. Like, ew. What if you step in a puddle? What if you step in a puddle in your slipper? What is wrong with you?
That's on you, I guess. I don't know. They look like indoor shoes. So even they call
wear indoor shoes outdoors. That's like my point.
I guess. Fine, sure. But fuzzy shoes we talk about, just they have no nerd significance or the pop culture, but I like torturing people, and these look very comfortable. They do have the backing as very similar to any other sandal, but this seems to be a little bit more elastic and adjustable, which I'm kind of here for. I really do enjoy having a elastic back or something that'll put my foot in the shoe. So, hey, whatever, $60, and it says coming this holiday. So if you have someone who wants some fuzzy slippers for the holiday while also being very comfortable and Nike branded, there you go. And last but not least, for the shoe news, not necessarily shoe news directly. Nike and Lego are doing a collaboration, and what with the recent Nike/Lego working with Fortnite, I guess this was going to be bound to happen down the line. And so they say this is, of course, targeted toward youth, and seeing as their recent success of Nike in Fortnite, well, with the skins, the areas, the extra character things that were added in, they said, fine, we'll take another chance with Lego. And Lego has been making some good gosh darn moves. So
I just love the concept of Lego making something for your feet.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we've seen the Lego slippers in the past.
But... We had Lego slippers, and we had Lego I think kids shoes, running shoes from Reebok. I believe it was either Reebok or Adidas. It was one of those two. and they were like they had the little Lego bricks as the walking area, the sole.
Yeah, they need to put a Lego brick in the base of every one of these shoes to help out with your plantar fasciitis.
I mean, it'll work. Put a 2x1 brick. But we'll take bricks like these any day of the week. Nike and Lego just announced a multi-year partnership unifying two of the biggest names in both sportswear and toys. So there are a lot of people who just really enjoy Lego and having.
I feel like somewhere out there's somebody that just got triggered by the fact that Legos were called toys. I am not that person. They're fucking toys.
They,
But I feel like it's the same person that takes the argument of action figures over dolls.
dolls.
You know?
I don't. At the end of the day, they are toys. They are collectible toys.
No, yeah, I am not arguing that.
Okay,
I could feel
someone.
like, yeah. I know it's out there.
But
They probably also have a subscription to Architecture's Digest.
oh yeah, and burn it. Just to be that guy. Hey, how come you have the time scattered about? I don't know. But Nike and Lego working together on this is great. This is fantastic. As mentioned, they already have their stuff in Fortnite. It was only going to be the matter of time, and I'm very curious to know if we're going to be getting basketball Lego sets to the point where you can do like a 3-point challenge thing with the new kinetics type blocks. I am very curious to see where the Lego side, because it's easy to make a shoe around a theme, but to make a theme around Legos is very specific. So I am very curious what they're going to do with it.
I mean, I feel like we're gonna see Nike now doing their version of gibbets. They're gonna put spots where you can put fucking different Legos on your shoes.
You could build on your feet, and that's okay. I mean, maybe, hopefully, that'd be cool. But speaking of collectible action figures, boop, this is just the sports bike. It doesn't involve him now, does it? Which is
No, it's just the bike. But they're saying like you could pair it with him.
yeah, okay, that's fair. That is fair.
So basically, Red Hood's motorcycle.
I was getting to that. But this is the 7-inch scale vehicle. Over at McFarlane Toys on YouTube, they do very simple. This is what you're getting in the box, which I kind of like. You know, they just give you a nice, good light contrast, do a lazy Susan, slow spin, record 10-12 seconds, boom, you're good. How much do these go for? Do we have prices?
Are they
I got you.
pre-sale yet?
I got you. $30 for the bike. And it specifically says it's from Red Hood Outlaw. I assume that's the comic set that it's from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's got the Outlaws as his team.
Oh, okay, gotcha. $30 for that one, and then the second one of these we have is on the what'd you say? Oh, okay, a DC Rebirth. I was gonna say, is this the same area? But no, it isn't. DC Rebirth Cyborg 7-inch action figure with pretty big gun.
I like this figure. I didn't really read Cyborg's Rebirth run, so I don't know much about it. The costume feels like it lacks color, but that's probably just what it was like in the comic. I've always kind of liked Cyborg being done the way that they did him in the team with like the blue cybernetics.
I just really like all the articulation bits on this. It looks really nice.
It has a lot of great articulation on it.
The other thing about it is, it looks actually spray painted. It doesn't look like it's molded and cast in something. It looks actual spray painted, which I find very nice. I am glad that most of the really good retailers of these usually do that instead of the casting. But let me see how much. Oh no, that's not what I clicked on. You didn't put the link in there. It literally says order now, and it gives me Batman.
Click on it again.
Boop. Yeah, it gives me Batman.
Yeah, well, then just search Cyborg Rebirth. You gotta have a search box, right? Yeah.
Fair enough. There it is. Picture link 23.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. And no, it wasn't added to the cart. No, it wasn't added to the cart. Minus. There we go. Okay.
You just almost bought a $30 figure.
You're correct. Quincy and I just watched a very interesting trailer. Won a Pulitzer Prize, and I was like, okay, I'll keep an eye on it. Samuel L. Jackson in The Piano Lesson.
Yeah, so we've got Jackson, John David Washington, and Danielle Deadweiler. Deadweiler. I'm not sure how to say her
I
name.
am also unsure. I like thriller movies. I can stand beside them, but having an internal conflict, family, struggle type of issue, and then being like, remember where you came from, but at the same time, the evil was what was left behind. But remember it, kind of vibes. And
The movie, I don't know if it gets marked as a thriller because like that's definitely the vibes that the trailer gives.
I was about to say the
Trying to see.
last 6 seconds of the trailer kind of yells thriller horror.
No, yeah, but I don't know that that's actually the like where they're going with this story because it's all about like the family they're gonna do with the piano. I was trying to see it just marked as drama and for its genres.
Oh, okay.
The poster does show the piano on fire, so I'm kind of curious. If the poster just ruins the whole movie, but
I
it
mean,
looks interesting.
it does. It looks very good.
It's a remake technically because it was made back in '95 for the Hallmark Channel.
Oh, okay. I mean, Hallmark Channel can bring out a few bangers every now and again. Because I, I'm very interested to figure out like, because drama, sure, but it seemed like it had a lot more going on than that. But
yeah, the trailer is very thriller and
horror.
shows some psychological aspects to it and whatnot. So it'll be interesting to see what this product actually ends up being like when it comes out. It's slated for November 22nd.
Yes, on Netflix. Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, Shkadoop. Where I don't know where this is gonna be. Oh, right, theaters. Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. For those who do not know, the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, as strange as they were vastly entertaining.
I mean, to be fair, the first one is good.
First one's great.
The second one gets strange because they pulled Richard Donner and allowed the other guy to come in and do things like cellophane S's.
And
spinning. And then you just have like Quest for Peace and shit like that, and those are those.
Those are those. To be able to spin the Earth backwards to change time boggles the woggle.
To reverse time.
To reverse time.
That is the first movie, yeah.
That's a bit strange, but I'll sure, fine. But after all is said and done, you of course have heard of Christopher Reeve through all of his really great efforts to help mankind to be positive even in the face of a strong adversity. And this is his story from Superman to the hardships, if you want to call it that, for him. It stinks that this is going to be in theaters only for 2 days, 2 very separate days.
Yeah, that part kind of sucks.
That part kind of sucks. Hopefully this comes out into a streaming service that you may be able to see. What was it? Max, because Max and DC work together.
Well, so it's DC Studios, which means Warner Brothers, which Warner Brothers owns Max. So.
Okay, so Max. Okay, cool.
But that's most likely, but yeah.
Yeah, with the way things are working, we don't know. September 21st and September 25th. Go to fathomevents.com. It'll and you'll be able to grab tickets from there. I wonder, is it playing anywhere near me? Oh, it is. Okay. Then IMAX? Shit. Bet.
No. So it's showing that the 4D IMAX because that theater offers 4D and IMAX.
Oh.
That doesn't mean that the version of the film is in 4D or IMAX.
Oh.
It's probably not. I would assume it's going to be regular.
This looks regular. Because IMAX goes a little bit more curvier, right?
It's a bigger screen, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, this is regular. Oh, Skadoo. I wanted to pause it on that one. I am happy to see him back. Jim Carrey is back. Keanu Reeves, which we got rumors through the rumor mill that he was going to be Shadow, made his debut as Shadow in this great 3-minute long Sonic the Hedgehog 3 trailer. I liked it. Start to finish, it's a good trailer. Solid.
Not only are we starting to get like Robotnik putting on the weight to become rounder, and the mustache just being what it is, but we also got to meet another Robotnik in this trailer.
Remind me who that is?
It's his papa.
His papa? Oh! At the end. Okay. Yep.
You did the thing you always do, didn't you? You got to the title thing and stopped watching the trailer.
Mm-hmm. Both times.
Damn it, Justin, have you not learned anything from me?
No, I don't.
Yeah, so Carrie's playing two characters in this. And he looks amazing as both of them.
He does. Old suits are looking way better.
Yeah.
But yeah, when's this slated for? Do we have a date? December.
Yeah, December 20th. There's also some other casting announcements. So Kristen Ritter's going to be Director Rockwell. I don't know that character.
I don't know that character either.
Idris Elba's back as Knuckles.
Yeah,
Everyone came back. So it's the same voice actress for Tails, same voice actor for Sonic. Keanu Reeves is Shadow.
Good old Ben Schwartz.
Marsden did come back to keep playing Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
So, but yeah, I watched the first two. I haven't watched the Knuckles show yet. Probably watch that before I go to see this, but no, I think it'll be fun. I'm kind of, Carrie talked about retiring and then, went on to do this. So I'm like, well, yeah, I gotta go see it.
Yeah, don't retire. Don't retire, Jim. You'll do it till you're 90.
Until you're 90.
Skadoo. The Legend of Vox Machina. I keep yucking up about Critical Role and all that nonsense. Might as well keep going because October 3rd is the season 3 opening with 3 very powerful episodes, they said. Good. They showcased a little bit of the opening. They showcased a lot of what's going to be happening during that season. If I recall, during the actual play campaign, it gets rough. So if you're wanting lore, the animated show, definitely go through The Legend of Vox Machina season 1 and 2 because 3 is gonna hit like a goddamn truck. That's all I have to say about it. Do you have anything to say about Vox Machina?
I haven't watched any of it, and I never finished the first run of Critical Role.
That's fair.
So I don't really. Were you moving the subtitles just now?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. Only on desktop.
I was gonna say I also don't really watch it on desktop, so I mostly watch the app.
That's fair. I think you could do that too, but I'm not 100%. PAX West is going to be happening from the 30th to the 2nd, so we'll have a little bit more of announcements. Not a heck of a lot is usually announced at PAX. It's usually the guests and more communal type of expo rather than announcements. But that's not up here to say that they haven't announced games at PAX. It's just mostly indie stuff. There will be like games done quick, a lot of speedrun guys doing stuff all day on their stage. You've got a lot of distributors selling a lot of their products. You got, of course, like Artist Row, autographs from big names that you may know, but mostly streamers and those who have a pretty big built community behind them, as well as just really good people in general, such as Holly Conrad, Phil Spencer. I believe it's in the autographing section. Nope. Guest. God damn it. Chris Perkins from Dungeons and Dragons will be probably having a short segment talking about the new Dungeons and Dragons changes and addressing any of the major concerns that people are already having. Luckily, the Twitter has been answering a few things and clearing some words up for D&D Beyond. Yeah, there's a lot of big names here. It's just I don't know most of them, and I feel very sorry for that. Jackbox Games, they have their own stage, and they're going to be playing a lot of Jackbox games. So there's a lot of very
View the new adult one that they came out with.
apparently they not in a public setting. So because they said this one is 18 plus, and there's going to be a lot of younger folk that are going to be on the PAX floor. So I don't think so. The guys from Mega 64 are going to be there. A couple really cool drag queens are going to be there. Some PAX Pokemon League folks are going to be helping out. Professional boxer. Yeah, I don't. Sean Porter, who is a professional boxer. I don't know who they are. I usually know a lot of boxers.
Yeah.
But big names if you know them. And then this will go on SN all weekend. We'll have probably a little bit of news for next week, but as said, they don't usually announce too much. And that is all I have. Got anything else, Q?
No, it was a really slow week. Hopefully there will be some shit at PAX, but we'll see. But I mean, everything got hit hard the previous week with Gamescom, so it kind of makes sense after something that big to have a slow week.
Yes, we need a nice cool down. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to check out our Twitters down in the description if you happen to want to follow us. Check out the Discord if you want to talk to us a little more live. Remember to check out our Zenny. Get some very inexpensive glasses. They're still offering free shipping on orders over $25, and it's easier to get a couple pairs for that price as well. And check out, of course, Humble Bundle. Get some very inexpensive games while helping out some charities. And that is all that I got. So at the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, remember to love one another. It is definitely free to do. Good night, everybody.
Hey, everyone.